NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world.
Good morning, Newcastle. Yes, it's Friday the 22nd. And you know, it's been a phenomenal week. I know you got a little bit of this rain on your doorstep, but hey, just think about this. There's dances this weekend. There's all these great things going on. You have NCTV45 coming at you anytime on your time. And, you know, you're living in the greatest castle in the world. So grab that donut, that muffin, that cannoli, and also that first cup of coffee, because we're going to tell you what fun things you're going to be able to do this weekend. And we're going to talk about them on NewsWatch. And we're going to talk about them on the morning show. And you're going to love it. Wasn't that from Cooking at Castle? I think so. We'll be right back after
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. Hello, and a very pleasant weather, just great. And, you know, when you think of great weather, what do you think of? I bet you think of all those fun days you had as a kid swimming. Now, wouldn't it be great to give that all back to this younger generation? Well, you have the chance. April 30th, in 10 days, it's a Comcast Cares Day, and they're recruiting people, and they hope to have volunteers to help clean debris and to begin construction. But they're going to give you breakfast first, and at 8 a.m., and there's permission forms in case you need to do that. I'm going to give you the number to call the United Way. They're asking that those get returned. They were asking them for Monday, but don't worry about it. Call them. It's going to be phase 1, and they encourage everybody, church groups, clubs, families, to come out, employees, help us renovate the swimming pool. This is going to be a very successful project, and keep in mind that there's a lot of work to be done. Phase 1 is working with the bathhouse and then preparing for that second phase, which is, well, I don't have to tell you. When was the last time you had breakfast in Cascade Park? Enjoyed things in and around the park and saw the swimming pool? Maybe it's been a long time. Go out, check out the action, bring a friend, meet a friend, have a good time. You'll be so happy when you find it out. It'll be fantastic. Now, we're going to take and look at something really fantastic. It's these great sponsors that keep community television alive, right here in the greatest castle in the world, in the County of Lawrence. We'll be right back. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Welcome back as always, and this in honor of our Earth Day celebration taking place on the 23rd. We're going to take a look at companies that are environmentally conscious and have a concern for Mother Earth. Well, one comes to mind, and it's right here on Sampson Street in Newcastle, Advanced Waste Services of Pennsylvania. Yes, their mission is driven to deliver services fast, safe, and all friendly always, and do it every day. They want to become the leader in the industry for customer loyalty and employee engagement, and the integrity in everything they do. Service first for our customers, safety always, every day, every action, accountability for our actions, and ownership and responsibility. Now, they are a group that firmly believes in recycling and keeping the environment safe. And to show you that they are of their word, what they're going to be doing is from 9 to 12 on Saturday along Sampson Street. They are going to be doing a roadside cleanup, making sure that the roadway along Sampson Street is nice, clean, and definitely environmental friendly. A company that's keeping their word and doing the best for Mother Earth, the environment, right here in the greatest castle in the world. Now, we're going to return right after these.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimyo and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
Hello and welcome to the Senior Sports Corner. And, the Pirates went out west and they were not welcomed by the San Diego Padres as being a guest in a different side of the country as the Padres pounded them 8-2. That is the Pirates' second loss to the Padres as they continue to struggle here early in the season after a great start. Now, Cleveland, they dropped 1 to Seattle as they lost 2-1. And, we finally got a report in as St. Louis topped the Cubs in that affair. Now, over in the NBA, it was Cleveland 107, Detroit 90. The Clippers won 102-81, and Miami 115, Charlotte 103, and that's in playoff action. And in the NHL, Philadelphia 2-1 over Washington. Florida beat the New York Islanders. Detroit topped Minnesota. And the LA Kings, well, they fell to the San Jose Sharks. Now, that was the Cedars Sports Corner. We're going to take a quick timeout, or a timeout quick, whatever you like. And we'll be right back after these messages. Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
And NewsWatch rolling on. And, back a little time ago, there was like this very unfortunate type thing with Kimberly Scrim. A lot of people knew her that way. And excuse me, I want to give her Hooks, her married name. Now, this Saturday, April 23rd, they're having a 5K that is in her memory to benefit, and I believe it's a scholarship. We've had this running on NCTV45, registrations at 7:30. It's a 5K, and then at 9, the adults, and 9:45, the kids for their participation in this event. Please consider it. It's the 5K Kimberly Scrim Hooks, and a great benefit. The heart here in Newcastle is very large, and as we talk about these benefits, and I know I've run the ads right here on NCTV45 because I believe in what goes on in this great county. There's a dance benefit to benefit a 5-year-old who was diagnosed with cancer for medical and travel expenses. This will help them. And this is Sunday, May 22nd at Cascade Park. Music by the Durrells from 5 to 9. It's BYOB. Advance tickets are $15. Tickets available at the door. This includes a macaroni dinner, Chinese auction, 50-50 drawing. Tickets will be donated by Whiting's Roll-Off. So, there's two great benefits that I told you about that I think are pretty doggone important. So make sure that you stop by, check those out. And we're going to take a break, hear from our sponsors, and
Don't get around much anymore.
yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down, check out the special.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need, with 2 bars and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, pasta, and fries.
Big Polly's.
Is just right to watch the game. You'll love the sports memorabilia throughout the bar. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar.
In Newcastle at 207 East Long Avenue. Call 724-658-8800. That's 658-8800.
Yes, and what are you doing Friday? Maybe you didn't think about it. Friday, April 22nd, and it just seems surreal to be saying that. But there's a 50s and 60s dance. It's the second annual New Bedford Lions Club 50s and 60s dance with special guests, the Durrells, and it includes a dinner buffet. Now, here's the thing. Go get flowers. Stop by Main Street. Make sure you don't look like a schmuck. Okay? And ask your wife out on a date. Yeah, from 6:30 to 8:30, you'll have a great dinner. And then dance till 11. It'll be like the prom all over again. And you'll look really, really good. You can pick her up flowers at Butts, Chilella, and Carney. She'll never be expecting it. You'll sweep her off her feet. Yes, that dance. And where is it? At Gatherings. One of our great sponsors right out there in Edinburgh. All you have to do is, like you're going to Youngstown, go to the Town and Country. It's right there. And what a great place. They have phenomenal food. I had some functions there, and they're absolutely excellent. And don't forget, that's the 22nd. That's Friday. That's in 2 days. So make sure that it registers in your mind here. Now, Saturday, May 7th, elliptic belly dancing. Yeah, that's Constance, Anastasia Constance, and she's doing this at 9 a.m. and the United Way during their fund for a community donation. It's an introductory belly dance class, and why not give it a try? It's a community donation so that it goes to help the United Way. And what more could you ask about that? That's a really great cause, and you could have some fun. Constance is great.
Don't get around much anymore.
We'll be back right after. Pegley's Pasta and More. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More. For that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's. Yes, welcome to Crane Room 45 weather. And, just think the great week you had when I try and talk to you about this. Because, after last night's overnight low of 54, what's your Friday look like? 67 and scattered showers. I figured if I said it fast, you'd not care as much. There's a 60% chance of that rain. And yes, tonight's overnight low, 49. Now, Saturday, clouds in the morning, giving way to sun in the afternoon, 68 degrees. Notice how I'm trying to be a little uplifting. There's a 20% chance of rain, so things are going to dry out, and the overnight low, 43. Now, your Sunday, and I'm giving this to you a little bit ahead. Okay. I could tell you on the morning show, but partly cloudy. There's only a 20% chance of rain, and the overnight low is 50. So I tried to cheer you up by giving you a little bit of extra. Because I know you're feeling bad. It's raining on Friday, but just think of, I have to put that in the playlist. I won't tell you. That'll be our little trick. Now, you know what? This was Crane Room 45 weather. And we're going to be right back after we hear from these sponsors. And they're coming down just like the rain with great services and help for you. Now, we'll be right back after this.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
A very pleasant welcome to you as we're kind of in the middle of NewsWatch. So you're in the middle of everything happening, and you've got a friend right here at NCTV45, and also you've got a friend if you're going to the concert presentation at Westminster College. Yes, at Orr Auditorium, 7:30, April 23rd, and that is Saturday. What a way to have a great Saturday night. Carole King, James Taylor, songwriter Krista Manna, nationally recording artist Jonathan Birchfield, and a 24-piece orchestra. That sounds like a great concert. You better believe it. The cost is $33. Call for reservations, 724-946-7345. This is part of the Westminster College Celebrity Series. You can check it out at their website, but I wouldn't wait too long because, after all, it is Saturday. This is one of those things. I told you on the morning show, become your wife's best friend. Make a reservation. Take her to the Crane Room. Then go to the concert. Stop and get dessert. She'll she'll be just absolutely phenomenally wild about the whole idea. And you could pick her up like a nice little thing of flowers at Chalala and Kearney or Butts. Think how much she's going to appreciate that. And it's going to do you a lot of good too. Right here in what I call the greatest castle in the world, and you could be that knight in shining armor. Now, speaking of people that are like knights in shining armor, these sponsors help keep community television running and make it alive and well right here in Newcastle. Thanks to them and thanks to you, take a look at this. They have some great ideas.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it for this Friday, the 22nd of April. And, you know, don't let that rain on your parade. Make sure you tell a friend about NCTV45. Get out to any of these community happenings. See your friends. It'll change your feeling about everything going on. And by all means, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on the morning show.
Don't sleep in the subway, darling. Don't stand in the pouring